Yo, what's up? I'm 3D. This is Tales from the driver's seat. And let's get started. I mean, hell. Alright, so the evening did not turn out as was intended. I drove out to Stillwater for a class, and as I was there just a little bit early after finishing up my food, some guy in a pickup actually hit my car, and when he realized someone was in it and was getting out, he just backed out the spot and drove the hell off. So I had to sit there and think, do I call the cops? Do I not call the cops? But inevitably I thought it best, so dealt with that. It was fun. The damage looked minimal. I mean, the cop literally wiped a lot of it off with his finger. I guess whatever had hit me had already had some significant Bondo done to it, because he just wiped Bondo off of my right rear quarter panel. It's just like, there it is. It's still scratched, and I think I still have to get it reattached, but it was much less like a rivet or a fastener or something, but virtually no damage. So that was good. Caused me to miss the class, unfortunately, but all things considered, I'm happy that it worked out that way, rather than having so I'm just glad it wasn't as bad as it could have been. The guy could have been going way faster. I know there's a lot of bars on that street. The dude could have been hammered as fuck, but he still hit my car and then drove off. All I could tell them was that it was a Ford pickup with a Louisiana license plate. I was like, do with that what you can. I'm sure there's about 100 of those motherfuckers here. And I park on the edge of campus, so it's not like it actually has to be a student there, always on campus type person. It very well could be, he says as he tries to veer off the highway. It very well could be, but it's just uncomfortable taking it off. Alright. So, other news. Damn. So I've had to make this drive. It's a two-way drive unless I stay in Stillwater, right? So now this is the return trip of this drive. I think back to what it was like to live in a remote area and have to commute to places for, food, entertainment, and employment. Fee, as I call it, because you pay a substantial fee in the amount of gas and maintenance on your vehicle, and just windshield time. I actually kind of like windshield time for no other reason than because it gives me time to think. If I'm just driving in the drone of silence and road noise without the radio, kind of like I am right now, I don't have Pandora going, I don't have whatever the free satellite station is, I don't have that going, and I only listen to that because that's what my car defaults to when it has disconnected from a Bluetooth device. I don't know why that is. I don't actually mind, because I personally do not listen to terrestrial or FM, AM radio stations. it probably has a lot to do with my distaste for, well, not distaste. I'm dodging buzzards right now. Holy shit! Oh my god. Literal buzzards. I just got, like, buzzed by buzzards. I think that one was happy to see me. Oh shit. Sorry. I forgot what the fuck I was talking about now. God damn. Oh, that's amazing. But just windshield time and getting lost in thought. Coming up with music to fill the droning silence. Whoa. Let's stop it. All right, 1 second. There we go. All right. But I would come up with music to fill the droning silence, like... And that's how I would spend my commute, is just completely unplugged and lost in thought. I think that it's probably best that I don't have to commute every single day. I've had this car for like 2 years now. Yeah, because or 2 or 3. It's been a minute. I still have $14,000 left to pay on it. So I've had it long enough that I have started and ended 2 jobs. Yeah, so I think I got it in 2014. What the actual fuck? Okay. This is just a reminder that I need to actually wear my glasses, but there was a van parked on the side of the highway, a dog sticking like half of his body out the window. I'm like, is that a goat or a small horse? I'm like, I don't know why. I mean, I guess I'm colloquially in the area where you might see a goat or a small horse sticking out of a minivan. But I digress. Seriously though, in all seriousness, it's almost not even worth it to live in a rural area and then commute in if you don't absolutely freaking have to. Like, you're retired and you can live off of that in a rural area, freaking go for it, man. You have to leave the house once or twice a week to restock on like fruits and vegetables and groceries and toiletries and junk and stuff, and that's all you gotta do. Swell, bro. That is awesome. You do you, boo. And then take in everything that I miss about being in like remote rural areas. I miss not so much the privacy, but the solitude, or the capacity for solitude. If I want to just get the fuck away from everyone, I have to, like, leave. I can't just walk out in the backyard because, like, a wackadoo neighbor on the back side of me is going to be like, what's he doing back there? Mow the shit! Because it's, like, this high. But living out in this general neck of the woods, I could take a walk and be virtually miles away from everyone. There's a very short drive that I could take from where my parents used to live on the side of the hill outside of Terrellton, Oklahoma. Drive out to where the old boat ramps used to be. It used to be a state park. It used to be, and initially, the original site of the township of Manford. So that's where Manford was originally located, was there. But when they built the dam, the area flooded, so they had to move. So basically, I could go out there and in that general vicinity and hold on. Okay. I'm driving first. This motherfucker was just not going. Okay. So I could go out there into the middle of nowhere and be alone, away from fucking everybody. So I miss that, and I miss the ability to go outside at night, crane my neck, and look at some actual fucking stars. I look up from my backyard, where I'm currently living in Tulsa. I'm gonna see three things. The moon, if it's out, Orion's belt, and the police chopper. So it's all like moon, belt, gun over. That's it. Like, that's all I'm gonna see. Pretty limited in that regard. So that's basically it. But on the flip side, if you don't spend all day out there, and you do have to, I mean, it's like an hour a day, like half an hour back and forth, like half an hour one way, from where I used to live to get to work. That's a half an hour. And it's not like in metropolitan areas where it's a half hour drive because there's substantial congestion. It's a half hour drive because it's like 30, 40 miles away. It's a long ass way to drive. So I cannot see myself doing that on the reg anymore. I'm very glad that I actually live inside of what I would consider to be civilization. Now, am I absolutely ecstatic that I can hear the musical choice of every car that drives by? I'm not thrilled, I'm not ecstatic, no. I don't care. See you later, police. Like, I don't care at all. I have like zero shits given about that. Like, I can walk outside and hear lawns being mowed and household repairs taking place. That's just a price that I pay for living in a city where there's other people around and shit. So I don't mind. I used to have to drive at minimum 5 to 10 minutes to get to a convenience store. If I wanted to go to an actual grocery store, that was at least 15 minutes. And it wasn't even the best grocery store, in my humble opinion. Could have been better, I guess. I don't know. Not that I'm expecting them to like prop up a Whole Foods out there in the bustling metropolis of Manford, Oklahoma. But still, like, that's, if you want to go to a what most would consider an average or on par grocery store, you're talking about at least a 20-minute drive. So, putting all of that in perspective, I mean, all things considered, basically, I would rather have neighbors and, you know, humans around me and be able to walk 5 minutes to a convenience store and back. And it's decent. It's a quick trip, which is on par with like your 7-Elevens and whatnot. But I would rather have that than to walk outside, walk for 5 minutes, and instead of being at a convenience store, I'm just 5 minutes away from the vehicle that can take me to a convenience store. Which which is going to be like your gas station or your petrol station or whatever the hell you call it. What do you call a gas station? Put it in the comments. I want to know. But that's basically it. I've already been on here way too long, and this is way too long of a drive for me to record the whole thing and then post that shit to YouTube. But on the other hand, you did witness a bird strike, so... Well, I don't know how much of that you actually saw, but my reaction was real. So, 3D reacts to almost hitting a buzzard in the cloaca. Let's put that in the description. What do you think? Alright, we'll see you guys next time. I'm 3D. This has been Tales from the Driver's Seat, and I'm out.